Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Chrono Cross. So there's two minor things that I want to do before we go and get the good ending. They should be pretty quick. Number one, I've been meaning to show this off for a little bit. So we're in Homeworld Termina.
Well, if it isn't Title Rabbit, long time no see. How are you? You seem to have changed since I saw you last. Did you find a boyfriend or something? You never change. You're always like that, aren't you? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, never mind.
And then we're able to buy things. So interesting note, I actually cannot buy heal elements anymore. Because I was like, you know, I'm out. I've been to the shops multiple times. Why am I out? Maybe I've just really gone and equipped him quite well. So I've visited every single shop. You cannot buy heal elements anymore. The basic, lowest level green healing. Very odd. Anyway, so we have lots of things set, but I do not have a green here on Lord Smappy, so I guess I will just go with a heal all. I'll just take it down to level 1. What do I want to get rid of? I don't care about tournament. Yeah, tablet's fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and zip on over here. Board our boat. Now, this is something that I could have done as soon as I got this boat, but I actually forgot that you could. I thought this was only a New Game Plus thing, and it's mostly a New Game Plus thing. But you might have noticed this island here that's very odd. It has a very dark center. I knew that this was a thing, but it really only happens once you get this particular boat. Well, we sure do look like we're in a familiar place, don't we? This is the Bend of Time, a special battlefield where monsters travel across dimensions together. You can battle monsters that you may have missed. So, not all of these would have been lit up if I'd come here earlier. And as you can see, this is Viper Manor, although this is the Shadow Forest. So I'm just going to run away because I don't care about that. But this is a good place to get doppelgangs, and I probably should have done this earlier. What you can encounter is a little bit random. The time will come for the doorway to open. Alright. There is something else that I think we can do. I thought this could only be done on a New Game Plus, but I think we can do it now. Hello, young lady. Looks to me like the god of combat has taken a liking to you.
Who, me?
Here, take this. You should be able to use it wisely, young lady. Received Sylviatha's What's Up, Doc? Alright, let's sort by red and 8 first. What's up, Doc? Concentrate all energy on drumming foe sky high. Let's see, I believe that is going to be there. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and check that out. See what we got. Okay. Let's just power up. And you can see that Sylviatha's carrot is now glowing with power. It's a carrot that has a rainbow on it. And yeah, like the recommendation is to break it down, but it's like I got plenty of other things, and this is the only weapon that you get that she can use other than the first one. So why would you do that? Unless you just absolutely hate the character, but the character's pretty good, and like even setting aside the fact that the character is pretty good, the character's adorable too. Like yeah. Oh, and note that the Y in Sylviatha is actually covering up the lowest level level 1 element there at the top. Anyway, let's go ahead and element What's Up, Doc? And we will see what that is like. Ooh, 312 damage. Not too shabby. And why don't we just have a little bit of fun? And Red Wolf. Hi, Pupper. There we go. And we get 2 shiny embers. That's fine. Alright. So we're done. Actually, I need to change party members again. So I think we have everyone's level 7 techs. I should probably double check that just to make sure. But I'm pretty sure we do. But we are done here. Okay, so everything else with regards to that place, the Bend of Time, will be, and I believe it's available in the other world as well. I believe everything will be like the main stuff with that is a New Game Plus, which is what I was remembering, which is why I was remembering that it only was available in New Game Plus. I should have stopped there earlier just to show it off and get that level 7 tech. That would have been really useful. I think that's everyone. I really wish that I could go through everyone and look more easily. We're going to see if there's anyone that pops out to me as someone who may not have gotten their level 7 tech. But I think we got it. I think we got it for everyone. Yeah. Alright. So, I have equipped everyone. I wanted to make sure... And we should have some other elements as well. I got a... new level 8. What do I want? Get a magnify up there, why not? Alright, so everyone should have basic level 1 elements. In addition, so there's been a lot of telegraphing, although it hasn't been the obvious. Like, I didn't feel it was obvious when I'm just going to zip through this, because I'm not sure if it matters if we talk to them or not. So there was a lot of telegraphing in the late game for the element order that you need to do this in. Like the Time Devourer, the dragon form, that you tended to use elements in the order that you need to use them, and that's the color order as well, disregarding the very first form. Now, I think that I don't know that that thing actually had 15,000 hit points so much as the individual forms had fixed hit points. Because it really felt like some of the forms took longer than I would have expected to get through, given the amount of damage that I was doing in some cases. So I'm not I'm not sure how exactly that works. But I did realize on the replay to get all my stack gains, every time you defeated a form, it stopped using those elements. When it was on black and it only had white left, it only used black and white elements, and so on and so forth. And when you got to the white, it only used white elements. And I just remembered that I wanted to change up... let's see... Yeah, go with a green plate. Alright. So, let's go ahead and time gun... time gun? That's because the ice gun was right there. Time egg. Time gun would be interesting. To the darkness of time. Let's go. So there's been a lot of telegraphing. But let's see what actually happens. And let's get the good end. Alright, so this might be a little bit difficult to set up, but the first thing that we want to do is get everyone up to level 7 elements. Why don't I have the boss music playing? Was it not playing last time? I think it was. You're in a carnivore. Yep, poison. That's unfortunate, but not a huge deal. I think that I want to get a diminish out first, just to be on the safe side. I don't know that it matters until you are ready to go. Omega Green, please do that on Ald. That was not Ald. Okay. Damage was not that big of a deal. Don't need to do anything. Push Basher, not on Ald again. I would like it if you would do that on Ald. Okay. What I want to do first has a recommended thing. It says level 1. So let's high-res you. I'm a little worried about their hit points right now. So now a level 2. And I think it's going to want to get to, Deluge. That's going to be nasty damage. Alright, not quite that bad. He got poison and flu. That's unfortunate. Okay, I just want full stamina. I really like more hit points. That's Tornado. That could wipe out Tidal Rabbit. Okay, it didn't. But I think I just need to use a high-powered... Let's see, I've got other cure-alls. Maybe I should have used Alt's Holy Healing. It's Arrow Blaster. It's going on. It's going on Ald, but I need you to use. I need you to use. Actually, you know what? I got Purifies. There we go. That's Bush Basher again. Why is it not using yellow? Why is it not using yellow? Alright. I have another possibility. Okay. So, it's using green. Let's see if we can get it to use the green as part of it. So we are going to start off with a yellow. I don't want to do yellow field. I'll save that. Capsule on Tidal Rabbit. Alright, now I need to use red. Go ahead and tablet. Is it going to use a green? There it goes, doing yellow. Very rude. But yeah, I think it just likes to mess with you. All right, so now we'll do red again. Lord Smappy needs the hit points more. Now green. That's not good. Let's heal all, just so that we're full up on hit points. Okay. Next up, blue. Yeah, just cure or whatever. Black. Genius is fine. Then white. That's basically all I got. Okay, good. Here we go. Now we use the rainbow-colored Chrono Cross. So I have yellow, then red, then green, then blue, then black, then white. Which, again, if you you may recall, that was the order that we saw the Time Devourer move in. And we free Shala. The magic of the elements eliminate Lavos once and for all. Unless, of course, they decide to make another sequel to this game. I like how our characters aren't looking up at her.
I have been waiting an eternity just for this very moment. Meaninglessly hurting one another, the disappearing life forms. Love to hate, hate to love. Why are we born? Why do we die? Evolution? The survival of the fittest? What is there to be achieved from harming one another, killing one another? The eggs that we call planets, and the innumerable spermatozoa, the life forms which gather around them. When one of those countless seeds is joined with a planet, a new universe is born. All this exists for that one moment, all so that the universe can evolve into the next dimension. Does that make us all just pawns? Are each of our short lives nothing but a cheap sacrifice, just so that the one chosen life form can be born? No, that is not the case. Each and every one of us has a chance of becoming that one chosen life form. Yes, it could be you.
Yes, it could be you. One of you, dear viewer. Dear viewers. Any one of you. Except it won't be because it's me.
Each of us tries to do our best with the hand we're dealt, be it with our genes or the environment we live in. Each life form struggling to make the best of all the life it's given forms a link in the golden chain that leads to the creation of a new universe. Every single thing in the whole of nature is perhaps just dreaming a dream of life. All of them are also perhaps nothing more than a dream dreamt by a planet before its birth. But yes, eventually all dreams will return to Zurvan, the Sea of Dreams. Ald, don't go yet, Ald. It's all right. Everything is all right now. Time which has been divided will be unified again now. The time for farewells has come. You will lose all memory of this whole adventure and return to your own time. But this time you will be able to live your own life. Well, I guess this is it. You're going back to your homeworld, right? Thank you. You've given me a special place in my heart for the Ald who passed away 10 years ago. Goodbye, Ald from another world. And have fun with the other me. Goodbye. We alone do not have the power to heal the world's woes, or to solve all of its mysteries, and yet, even then... It was bloody good knowing you, mate. Thanks for being born you, Ald. I guess now's the time to say see you later, mate, but I'll find you. Sometime, somewhere. I'm bloody sure of it. No matter the time, no matter the world you live in, I'll find you. I'm sure. I am sure I will find you.
So I think the person who's in second position always has a comment, so you kind of need to go fight.
Ald. Ald, hey Ald.
I think you have to fight with every single person. I'm not going to quite do that. I might come close.
Are you alright? What's the matter? Don't scare me like that. You just passed out all of a sudden. What? Terra Tower? Fate? What are you talking about? We just got here. You got some Komodo dragon scales for me, don't you remember? You sound confused. Come on, Ald. Get with the program. Our summer's only just started. Thus the curtain closes on another tale. An eternity has passed. Fleeting dreams fade into the distance. All that is left now is me and my memories. But I'm sure we'll meet again. Someday, you and I. Another place, another time, another LP. It's just that we might not realize that you are you and I am me. Let us open the door to the great unknown, come across another reality, and live another today, even when the story has been told. Life goes on. Until we meet again, take care of yourself, my friend. Forever yours, Shala Kid Zeal.
Aw. It's a little blurry, but that is a kid, and there's a faceless man standing next to her. I feel like something should have happened by now. Okay, it's just being slow. Alright, we do not get color, here. I couldn't remember. But yes, we do get to see these scenes again. This is the same. I couldn't remember one way or the other. I vaguely recalled it being color, but I might just be like mistaking that background color kind of thing. So we're seeing a few other shots interspersed. We saw those, of course, with the bad ending. That is, of course, live-action footage. So So we still have, like Chrono Cross, a lot of endings to do afterwards. I may have to spread those out, like have some days without episodes, just because it's going to take me a lot of time to play back through and try to get like the stuff that's different on replays, stuff that's different on with the other routes. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do that yet. But there is quite a bit to do with New Game Plus. So one thing that I will end up doing, I'm not gonna like, I'm gonna try to mix up who is with me in the various fights against the Time Devourer. But I was kind of expecting we'd get dialogue from 2 characters there, but we only got it from 1. I don't think that's because Kid was in the 2nd position. I think it just takes whoever, I mean the 3rd position. I think it just gives you that dialogue from the person in the 2nd position. And that is different for everyone, like they do have fixed dialogue. There's a few interesting ones that I want to make sure get in there. For the most part, they're kinda I mean, not to say that they're bad or anything, they're just very, very brief and short. Which leaves a little bit to be desired, and they do feel kind of just inserted in there. But there are some interesting ones in there that I do want to make sure that I get. Testing with Squirts? I don't remember ever seeing that logo before. So I think we're going to get a special little video at the end. So yeah, if it wasn't obvious, that is Kid looking for Surge.
I will find you, even if I have to search the world over. Sometime, somewhere, I'm sure.
And because of the change, she's wearing some slightly different clothing and her hair a little bit different. It is Kid and Shala merged. A new future. See the good ending. Save the game? Yes, I will. I'm going to save it under the 2nd slot. And that is going to wrap up the main playthrough for Chrono Cross. But we have New Game Plus to do. We've got different endings to do. We've got the different paths to take as well. Which I'm going to mainly go through to get, like, you know, to see what the characters have to say and what those bits of dialogue are. I may, because we've got the 3 paths when we want to get into Viper Manor. I may end up showing off both of those, just like making a save before I make that decision. And then, like, in the next 2 videos, show off the different routes, just so that I don't have to wait all the way through to get to that point again. Also, some videos may end up being shorter, just because I may not have a whole lot to show off. But I'm going to try to show off variations of things that can happen and stuff like that. Because I wasn't doing that in the original, in this first playthrough. And there are some different things. I believe if we do a new game, is that going to... That is a confirm. Let's just skip that.
What is it? Is it Herald? You look troubled. This is it. There is no turning back now. Oi, come on, old Shywater. Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be the day of your reckoning. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do you any good. Herald?
Alright. So I always find it amusing that it shows, like, you get a random third character here, which is, like, it can be anyone in the game, which is, including people who you could not have had at this point. So, I don't know, it just always amuses me. Alright, but we start out at, with 20 stars here for this section. I believe that was normal. I think we have fixed... Yeah, we have fixed element grid. I don't think we can change them up. And equipment... Yeah, we don't have anything yet. Alright, but that is... the first part. I'll get through all of this because, as with Chrono Trigger, there is a special ending that you basically can get if you do the fight against the Time Devourer as soon as you possibly can. And we will cover that in the next episode. I want to thank you guys for watching, and we will be back next time. See you then, everyone.